All right, let's see if we can get this Subaru back into car mode and get on out of here. Pull out these window shades. There we go. One. Two. Here we go. One. Two. Those will slide right under there. And then let's pull this one out. Got Velcro that connects it right here. Since this window's at a slope. And this folds in half and tucks right under there. So there we go, got the bed all made up, got the fans and the light charging, and let's see. Tuck the snacks away up under here. All right, I believe we're ready to roll. Goodbye, Bass Pro Shop. It's been good. We're coming into Garden of the Gods here in Colorado Springs. It's a big park that's owned by the city. It's free to get in, I think. So everyone says that I need to go here. So here we are. Well, it's incredibly beautiful out here. Unfortunately, there's no parking so far. It's packed. Lots and lots of people on a Sunday. Well, the main parking lot was completely full, so I parked on the other side at the peak. And I'm taking a trail now, going on a hike. So I'm not sure if I can walk all the way back over to the other side, but we'll get out and see some of this. It's really beautiful out here. Beautiful day for a hike. Well, it's really beautiful out here. It's incredibly beautiful out here. I'm out on a trail. I don't know exactly where I'm going. My All Trails app is not working perfectly because the internet's not working perfectly, but that's okay. I parked up this way. I can find the car. I'd love to see the main part of the park, or the garden, but parking is just crazy today. So we'll get out and see what we can see. And some of the folks up here said that this was better anyway. So anyway, good day to be out on a hike. Beautiful. It's about 60 degrees, and I brought some water. I should have put on my day pack, but that'd be a little too prepared now, wouldn't it? Well, it's pretty spectacular out here. I'm not in the main part of the Garden of the Gods, but these trails over here on the back side are, as one of the locals said, even better. So, out exploring a little bit. Beautiful. Seen lots of wildflowers and birds. It's only about 60 degrees out, so it's really comfortable. Think we can make it up here? Let's go try it. These old legs still work. Wow. Look at that. Man, oh man. Okay, here we are coming into historic Manitou Springs. I've been here once before in 2013 with my sister on an adventure for northern Colorado. But I'm excited to come back through here, spend a little time before I head on up into the mountains near Leadville. Well, it's a charming town. It really is a charming little town. I'd love to get out and walk around. But there are about 2,000 people looking for a parking place. I shouldn't have come here on a Sunday afternoon. That's kind of crazy. Lots and lots of people. So this is just not really what I want to do. I could park way down here and hike back up, but I think I'm going to keep going. Well, let's go try Idaho Springs. Maybe that's better. At the very least, the back road up to Idaho Springs. I could go the interstate, but that's no fun. We're going to take the back roads up through the mountains, and at least we'll get some scenic driving in today. I don't know, Idaho Springs may be just as busy. I've been there before too, but it's been a long time. So let's go up there and check it out, and we're going to find a good place to camp tonight somewhere along there, or maybe over at Frisco, or we might even go to Leadville. We'll figure something out. All right, I'm in Woodland Park, Colorado. Let's make a Walmart pit stop, grab a couple gallons of water, maybe a snack. I'm sure there's more Walmarts up the way, but you never know. So this is a good spot to stop. Kind of a cool looking Walmart. This is Pike National Forest, at least off to the right. I'm not sure about the left. Now I'm wondering if I should have camped in the National Forest tonight. I forgot to check the Overlander for this area. I was anxious to get on up the road to Idaho Springs, but there's boondocking up there. I'll find something there, and I know there's some stuff up near Frisco, so I think we'll just head on up the road. But that's a little different. All of a sudden we're seeing pine trees. Well, this is a pretty cool campsite right down on the water. Probably have to have a reservation, but let's pull up here and look. Well, I'm still in the Pike National Forest. I've been driving through the forest for about an hour, but I've seen lots of scenes just like this. Beautiful. Wouldn't you love to be in a raft coming down there, whitewater rafting? That'd be awesome. But anyway, I've seen lots of fishermen, lots of anglers, people out wading, well, I guess fishing for trout. Seen lots of motorcycles and bicycles and lots of people out hiking, lots of campsites. So looks like a really, really cool area to be on. We're deep in the backwoods, no cell signal, but we're headed on up the road to Idaho Springs, and I'm sure we'll see more stuff like this along the way. Beautiful. I sure would like to stick my toes in that water. Goodness, look at that. Eyes on the road, Jim. Eyes on the road. Veterans Memorial Tunnel. Well, here we are in Idaho Springs. I think in some of the videos I may have called it Idaho Falls, but it's Idaho Springs. I just having to make up a new name for it. I do that sometimes. Well, here we are in Idaho Springs. We're just west of Denver. My sister Ann and I were here and took a photo on this bridge of ourselves back in 2013, and I wish I could find that photo. I've looked and looked but can't find it. She's no longer with us, so I'd love to find that photo and compare. Anyway, I was remembering our time here, and we both commented how much we liked it here, and we really just stopped off for just a few minutes, and I've always wanted to come back through here, so I think this scene right here is what we like so much. We saw whitewater rafters coming down the river, and we stood here for a while and watched as people fished and as people floated by. And it's just a cool little town, not very big. Well, I'm glad I walked downtown. They've got a market going on. I think it's sort of winding down since it's about 4:45 on Sunday afternoon. But this is cool. I love all these old buildings and people milling about, and it's a cool little town. Let's see what we got here. Brunch. I just passed a pastry and a coffee shop, which I was tempted to go in, but I didn't. Lots of little shops. Well, I left here and went and uploaded yesterday's video, and grabbed a little caffeine and a pumpkin cream cheese muffin, and that was pretty good. And I had picked out a great place to camp on a national forest road up above Breckenridge. And I was going to rush up there, and I had enough time to get there by about 15 minutes before sunset. And I got to thinking, you know, that's cutting it close, and what if it's full and there's no place to camp up there, and I have to find something in the dark? And I decided, you know, I need to slow down. I told you my sister and I rushed out of this place when we were here before and regretted it. And I came back down here, and I decided just to hang out here. I got to slow down. I keep just going. It's like I've got to see everything. I don't want to miss anything, and I'm spending too much time going and not enough time doing this and watching what's in front of me. So I'm going to sit here and watch the sunset, and I'll stay here tonight. There's a really, really nice Walmart a few miles down the way, and they welcome campers. There are already a lot of really cool teardrop campers and cool truck campers in there, and I'll pull in there after a while. I'm going to enjoy this sunset. I'm going to go back downtown and walk around a little bit, and we'll get up in the National Forest tomorrow when there's plenty of time, and see what all there is to see up there. Can't see it at dark anyway, right? So anyway, I'm gonna turn this off and go watch this, and maybe I'll show you my camping spot before I hit the sack tonight. Thanks for following along. I really appreciate it. All right, well, I am in Evergreen, Colorado tonight, west of Denver, and it's a little bit up in the air as to whether or not overnight parking is allowed here. However, there are other folks out here that are obviously doing it. I've seen several folks circling around like me trying to figure this out, where to park. So I'm going to do this tonight. I'm going to park here, and probably the rest of my Colorado stay will be in the National Forest. Tomorrow we'll plan a little better and go find a good remote camping spot before it gets dark. So I'm going to turn in tonight, and I'll see you in the morning.